In this video, I'm going to show you how to create this 3D mobile effect using Photoshop. So let's get started. Final output, and this is the original image. Okay, so to create this effect, first of all, let's go to File, go to Open, and select this mobile image that you downloaded. I'm going to go and open it. Now first thing we're going to do is remove the background. So for that, right click here and select your quick selection tool and make a selection of hand. Once your selection is done, go and click on this layer mask icon. Now we also need to remove this portion inside the screen and also this tiny space between here. Okay, so to remove that, I would normally recommend using pen tool, but a lot of people are beginner here, so I'm gonna go and use my lasso tool. So right click here and select a polygon lasso tool, and then go and make the selection of the screen. But when you do it, make sure that you have selected this second option here. Okay, so now go and start making selection, make a dot here, and then follow the edge. Once you are at the end of the selection, to finish it, just go and double click and it will make a selection. In the same way, I'm gonna go and try make selection of this. And let's say if you're making a selection and you don't want this, you can simply press backspace or delete key to remove it. Okay, so selection is done and we also have layer mask. So I'm gonna go and select my brush tool here and make sure color is complete black, and you're painting on layer mask, and just simply go and remove it from here. And also make sure that your opacity here, that's 100%. And to remove the selection, go to select and deselect. Now I'm gonna crop the image a little bit, so for that go and select your crop tool, and here in the numbers go and add 1920 and here 1080, and here I have delete pixel turned off, and after that to confirm your crop simply hit enter key and then go and confirm it. Now let's align the image, so for that press Ctrl T, rotate it a little bit so phone is straight, and then go and confirm it. Okay, let's prepare the background. So for that, go and create new blank layer, and this will go under your mobile. Select your paint bucket, right click paint bucket, and in the color go and select white color and fill it. And after that, right click on your layer and select blending options. And here, first thing, let's go and apply a pattern. So click on pattern overlay, and here I'm using where it is the green with fiber. And if you don't see these patterns, you can simply click on this little gear icon, and here you can go and select color paper, and you can see all this. And for the name, make sure you have large list. So select the pattern, and for the opacity, I'm gonna go and make it 62, and in the scale, I'm gonna go and make it 85. After that, apply a gradient overlay, and in the gradient, go and make it radial and make it reverse, so it is outside, and in the scale all the way 150, and in the opacity, go and make it 57, and then go and hit OK. So we have really nice background ready. Okay, now let's add the road image, and for that go to File, Place, and in the place go and select this image that you downloaded, place it. And first thing I will do is make it a little bit bigger, so hold your shift key and make it big, something like this, and the road should be at the edge. And do you see this corner here? This, it should be here, so you don't have any problem with the alignment. Okay, that looks fine. Now we need to fit the road inside the screen. So for that, I'm just simply gonna squeeze the image a little bit from one side and make sure that it fits. And keep that in mind that in the layer panel, this should be under your mobile. After that, we need to remove the outside area. So for that, first of all, let's go and apply a layer mask. After that, get your polygon lasso tool and start making selection. And again, for the curved shape like this, I will recommend using pen tool if you know how to use it. But if you don't, then this is your best option. So I'm gonna go and start my selection from the edge of the road and start doing it. And here you can simply just go and make the selection like this, go outside, and here keep it here. And here I'm just gonna go and make a selection here like this. and then go and make it outside. And in this type of situation, if you want to zoom out, use control minus. So selection path would be something like this, then double click and you have the selection. After that, get a brush tool and in the layer mask, just simply go and erase it using black color. And to remove the selection, you can simply press Ctrl D as well. Okay, so road is ready. Now we need to erase this portion from the phone. So for that, I'm gonna go and activate layer mask of my phone here, and then go and get your polygon lasso tool and start making selection. Now you will make selection where the road goes, something like this. And if you have problem guessing it, just simply reduce the opacity so you can see what is going on, like this. Okay, so now I'm gonna go and make selection. And after that, you can again go back and make the opacity 100% and activate your layer mask. And just like the background, get your brush tool, make sure black color, and then go and erase it like this. And then remove the selection, Ctrl D. And just like that, the effect is done. But the problem is that it looks way too simple. So as a solution, we're gonna add a subject. For that, go to File, Place, and here I have PNG file of this model. Select it, go and place it. And then I'm gonna go and make her smaller. Hold your shift key while doing it and put her somewhere around here. And we can also add lighting effect. So for that, go and create a new blank layer, get your paint bucket tool, right click, paint bucket, and in the color, go and fill in black color. After that, go to filter, render, and here go and select lens flare. I'm gonna go and select third one and put it in the center just like this, and then go and hit OK. After that, go and change its blending mode to screen so we don't have black background. Then press Ctrl T, hold your shift key and make it really tiny, something like this, and adjust it here. After that, go and select your eraser tool from here, right click, make sure that hardness is 0%, and then make it pretty big, and then erase the edges. Also make sure opacity is 100%, and then go and remove the edges like this. And after that, go to filter, blur, and Gaussian blur. Don't apply too much, just a little bit. So I'm gonna go and keep it 2.3, hit OK. And to add colors, go to image, adjustment, hue saturation, colorize, and add a little bit of color, not too much. So numbers are 16 and 43, then go and hit OK. Now since we have light, let's add the shadow. For that, hold your control key and click on thumbnail of your model here, exactly. So you will have the selection, then go and create a new blank layer and name it shadow. After that, go and get your paint bucket tool, make sure color is black and fill it. And remove the selection, Ctrl D. After that, go and press Ctrl T, right click and flip vertical. So it looks something like this. Then go and try to match the legs and then rotate the shadow from the angle so it matches the light, something I forgot in one of my tutorial. And for more accuracy, you can hold your control key and then go and put it something like this. So it gives you more control over what you want to do. So I'm gonna go and try to keep it like this, confirm it, and this will go under your model. So go and select the shadow and put it under your model here, and then go and try to align it properly. And after that, in the opacity, go and make it 60%, and then go to filter, blur, Gaussian blur, and apply maybe 1 or 2 pixel of blur, not too much. Let's try to, looks good, hit OK. And after that, go and create new adjustment layer and select hue saturation, and this will go on top of your model here. And then go and turn on your clipping mask so it will only affect the model, and then reduce the lightness to -30 like this. Then go and close it. And after that, we're gonna go and remove this effect from the edge. So select your brush tool, make sure it's black color, make it smaller, and then go and erase it from here. Paint on layer mask here. The effect is done. Now let's do some overall color effects. So for that, the effect is done. Now let's do some overall color correction. So for that, first thing I would like to do is go to adjustments and select brightness and contrast. And this will go on top of everything, and then go and make it a little bit brighter, not too much. So I think let's try 13. Looks good. Close it. And after that, create another adjustment layer and select curves. And this time go to your adjustments, and then go and add a little bit of blues, and then add a little bit of yellow, not too much. That's perfect. Then go and close it. And this is the final effect, and the best part is that you can play around a lot. Like I used a road, but you can use railway tracks, you can use a really big tunnel, you can also do it opposite, like something is coming out of mobile. So I really hope that you guys learned something from this video, and if you did, hit that like button, and if you have any kind of questions or suggestions, ask me in comment section below. If you are new here and want to check out more videos by me, you can click on any of these boxes, and you can also click on that subscribe button. So every time I upload a new video, you will get the update. Plus clicking on that subscribe button will take you to my YouTube channel, where I have tons of Photoshop tutorials waiting for you. So till then, goodbye, take care, and have some fun with Photoshop.